want the scoop on gear. Yeah. Future Tech is here. Come on, get it. We'll make the specs so clear. Ooh la la. With music to your ears. Hey, hey.
All right, welcome back to Geezers of Gear. FutureTech. Chris here, and I'm joined as always by Lacy. Now, today's a special one. We're pulling back the curtain on Delicate Productions. And honestly, it is one heck of a legacy, isn't it, Lacy?
Absolutely, Chris. And before we dive in, quick shout out. Geezers of Gear are proud to officially announce Delicate Productions as their newest podcast sponsor. Geezers of Gear, host Marcel Fairbairn, and podcast producer Sarah Burney would like to say thank you to Chris Smoother Smythe, Stephen Vitale, and Jody Doggy for their support. I mean, could that be a more perfect fit?
It's like peanut butter and jam. Or, as we say in Britain, maybe scones and jam. Anyway, legend has it, Delicate's founder, Chris Smoother Smythe, had just about the wildest path into this industry you could dream of. Left school, joined the RAF, somehow wound up working for Pan Am, then bam, makes a leap to become a roadie for Flash with zero experience.
That story blows my mind every time. Didn't he just kind of ask, what if it was me? And basically hopped on a flight, no real plan.
Exactly. Straight into it. First gig at Fairleigh Dickinson University, knew nothing, just absolute willingness to learn. And that started a journey through bands like Genesis, The Clash, Supertramp. Bit of trivia, the company's name, Delicate Productions, actually nods to Supertramp's Delicate music.
That's cool. Didn't know that detail. What always stood out to me, though, is the culture. I remember my first Delicate gig, NASCAR Clash at the Coliseum. It was a sea of cables and trusses, sure, but honestly, the crew's energy? Electrifying. Everyone just flying, grinning, getting things done. It made a huge impact on me.
There's the if you love what you do, success will follow mantra with Smoother, right? And I think for anyone coming up in this field, it's a bit of a template. It's not only about technical brilliance, but that sense of camaraderie, learning from the best, all that passion wrapped up in live event madness.
Yeah, and Delicate's done it all. Audio, lighting, video. Total package. From that first gig with The Clash to what they've become today, it's wild. But that's kind of your story too, isn't it, Chris?
Well, not quite as rock and roll as Smoother, though I've carried my share of flight cases in the rain, but you're spot on. It's about loving every minute, even when it's chaos.
So, speaking of total package, Delicate really is a one-stop shop, right? Audio, lighting, video, rigging, production management, production design. What am I missing?
That's about it. And it's not just covering the bases. They do it at the highest level. I mean, look at the projects. Music Cares, The Quail, Bottle Rock, NASCAR, even the Mocha Art Plus Film Gala. Those aren't run-of-the-mill events. Those are like Hold My Beer productions.
I get tired just saying that list. But Chris, something else that stands out. In earlier decades, live event production was honestly the Wild West, right?
Oh, absolutely. In the 70s, artists, the band, everyone ran the show. Crew, management, you kind of just muddled through. The 80s, suddenly management steps in, cracks the whip. By the 90s, the accountants show up. And now, let's be honest, lawyers have built offices in the truck pack. But it's true. We've lost a bit of that dangerous seat-of-your-pants innovation. At the same time, we've gained safety, accountability. It's much better for everyone's health and sanity, if maybe a bit less fun on paperwork.
And you still get those behind-the-scenes mishaps, though. Wasn't there that story about the Dire Straits Brothers in Arms tour?
Yeah, that was a classic. I remember a lighting hiccup mid-show, frantically swapping fuses and connectors. But what's cool, Chaz Harrington, who ran lighting back then, is now over at Zenith. Funny how these relationships last decades in this business.
Such a small world. I kind of love that everyone's paths keep crossing, even if it's sometimes over a blown cable or three.
Fast forward to today, and Delicate isn't just Delicate anymore. They are now officially part of the Live Events Network. So not just live events productions as such, but a whole web of production expertise. That's Active Production and Design in Atlanta, Gemini LSV in Dallas, Zenith Lighting in Orlando. And then, of course, their sister company Pyrotechnico out east. Those are the fireworks and drone show folks. Coast to coast, end to end, It's all connected.
Yeah, that's what blows my mind. You've now got a network that can do everything, like jaw-dropping fireworks, out-of-this-world effects, drone light shows, perfectly integrated audio and video, you name it. They're not just producing another show. They're crafting memories like actual moments that stick with you for life.
And it's that partnership, yeah? It turns an ordinary corporate dinner or festival into a spectacle. It's not about which company owns what. It's about blending all these incredible teams and talents. Makes RFPs way more interesting. I'll say that much.
So, Chris, from your perspective, how do partnerships like this keep companies like Delicate on the cutting edge? Isn't there a risk you could lose your, local identity?
Good point. I'd say it works because everyone brings a unique culture. Delicate has its get it just right vibe. Pyrotechnico has fireworks in its DNA. Gemini's all about technical muscle. But when you combine them, you get these event superpowers. And innovation follows, almost like you're bench pressing double what you could solo. Bit of a wonky analogy, sorry. But you get it.
No, that's perfect. It's like, well, having access to every tool in the box, plus the people who know how to use them. It's why those network-wide collaborations turn out so epic.
All right, let's look ahead. Where's all this going? I mean, you can't throw a cable without hitting talk about augmented reality, virtual sets, AI running show logistics behind the scenes. In a way, it feels like that spirit of, if you love it, you'll learn it is still alive, just with way fancier toys.
Yeah, the gear geek in me loves this stuff, even if I have to Google DMX mapping every time. But it isn't just about new shiny things. It's, what's sustainable. Delicate really leans into eco-friendly materials and energy-efficient tech, right?
Spot on. They do. From the LED rigs to recycling scenic flats, they're thinking about the environmental footprint. I think it matters. Our industry can chew through resources, so setting a standard there, it's huge.
And what about people? Delicate seems keen on bringing up that next-gen talent. All those mentoring moments, getting folks backstage, hands-on learning. It's like Smoother said, follow your nose. If you care and you're curious, you'll find your lane, even if you start out hauling gear or, making a pot of coffee badly.
Classic rite of passage. But you're right, this industry still rewards those who roll up their sleeves, who never think they know it all, and who help make each show better than the last. If that doesn't sound like a great future, I don't know what does.
Couldn't agree more. And hey, for everyone listening, we hope this episode leaves you a bit inspired, or at least less afraid of your next event's crew call. You can check out Delicate's website, www.delicate.com, for more information.
That's it from us for now. We'll be back soon. More gear, more stories, maybe even a few more tales from the road. Lacy, always good chatting with you.
Always a pleasure, Chris. Thanks, everyone. Until next time, keep your cables coiled and your ideas bright.
Want the scoop on gear? Yeah. FutureTech is here. Come on, get it. We'll make the specs so clear. Ooh la la. With music to your ears. Hey, hey, yeah. Let's go. New gear vibes. New tech jive. Gearheads unite. We keep it live.